Hello and welcome to a Gantry website course. This is lecture 3 on the header and footer. So now that you've installed Gantry, you'll find a hydrogen theme button here. Click it. This is the Gantry theme interface. Click Layout. This is where you'll be in the base outline and layout. This is where you'll be changing the header and footer. The header here and here, navigation will be part of the header, or is part of the header, and the footer is here. So the first thing we'll want to do is see what it currently looks like. To do that, we can open our website with this button on the top left corner, and we can see it. This is not the base outline, this is their home page. So to see what the base outline looks like, we must go to a post. So go to your URL bar and type in hello world. Enter. Now we'll see our hello world post, which will be using the base outline. As we can see, our header is this green thing here and takes up a lot of our page, and this part here, which is the menu part of the header. First of all, I'll remove all of this stuff, which is here. This is a widget area particle, and it contains all these widgets. So I drag it and drop it in the delete section. Then click Save Layout and refresh your page. So this is working on the top part of the header, which is the logo area. They call it the header area, but I call it the logo area. So the next thing I want to do, you can see your logo here. This is your logo. First thing you want to do is to center it. So what you do is on the particle, on the logo particle, it's an image. This is an image particle. Click on the settings and go to block tab. In the CSS classes, type in center and apply and save. This will center your logo. Now you can change your logo to any image you want by uploading it, by uploading a logo to your media. So you go to your media, say add new, select file, and then select your media. I'll make an example. example website. Then upload it. Then you'll want to go to your library to find your uploaded image. Right click on it, or click on it, and then right click and say view image. And then copy its URL. Then go back to your logo particle, and then click on the image item, and it'll tick it. It will be editable. Then select all and paste with Control A, select all and paste with Control V. Then apply and save. Then you can see your logo in the front end. Now this logo is just an example. You'll obviously want to make a better logo. Next up, I'm going to be looking at the menu. The menu's here. To edit the menu, go to Appearance and Menu. Then create new menu. Then type in main menu and create the menu. Now add your sample page. No, go to your posts, add your Hello World post. Then go to custom links and type in hash, and then type in for the link text search. Add to menu. Next up, we want our social links. So type hash. No, type in your Facebook URL, Facebook page or group URL in the URL thing. And then I'm just going to be putting a hash. And then put in your link text here. I'm just going to put Facebook. Then say add to menu. Do the same thing for Twitter and any other social platforms, social media platforms. And I'm going to do Google Plus. Then save your menu. To further edit your menu, go back to the gantry editor and click menu at the top. Here we can edit our main menu. So first of all, I want to give search, Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus all icons instead of text. So first of all, click on the search setting button, go to the icon item, click on that, and then type in search and click the magnifying glass. Select, then select in the icon only, select the icon only item, check it, apply and save. Do the same thing with Facebook, except you're gonna search for Facebook Square and select icon only, save. And again for Twitter, Twitter Square, icon only, and save. Google Plus, icon, Google Plus, Square, select, icon only, apply and save. Next up, click on the magnifying glass for the search button, not on the settings button, but underneath it, and it'll open a section underneath saying drop menu items here. This is this button's drop down menu. Now select widgets, drag it down to that area, and it'll open this pop-up, and click on the search widget and select. Leave the title blank and apply. Then say save menu and go then go back to outline, base outline, edit, then layout, then select on your menu particle and check the menu item, and then select the menu one, main menu, and apply and save. Then look at the front end of your website and you'll see your menus there. If you want to add more posts to your website, then you must add them to the menu manually through the appearance menu. Through the appearance and then menus. If they don't show up after you do that, no, they will show up. That's fine. That's all you have to do. If it shows up in the wrong place though, and you want to move them, then go to your Gantry editor and click menus, and you can move them around here. It's a little bit tricky, but you can move them around here to get the right placements. You can't shift the placements in appearance very easily, or I don't think at all. You can only do it in this section. And then after you do that, if you do, then you just save the menu. Lastly, I'm going to be looking at colors. Something else I want to add about the search is the search menu option is the width here. It's overlapping its container. So how we're going to be doing this is with a bit of code. So we're going to be using CSS code, and you go to your customizer under appearance. Now I'm going to leave some code for you in the YouTube video description for you to add here. So then go to additional CSS, and here is the space for you to add it. So just press enter to go down a couple of lines out of so you're out of this line with the closing tag there, closing comment tag in a new line. Then the code you're going to be using is this code in the description, and it's going to be there. So this says 15 parent. So 15 is the width that this needs to be, the parent needs to be in order to contain its contain this search box. A parent is also another word for a container. So this search box is in this container box, and so it's the container box is the parent. So and 15 is a unit of measurement. So yeah, so then you just copy this 15 parent without the full stop in the beginning. Copy that, save. Then you can close this. Now go to your gantry editor in Hydrogen Theme, and then go to your menu. Now on the magnifying glass, click the settings, and then in the the CSS classes option, paste in what you just copied using Control V. You copied it with Control C and paste it with Control V, and then apply and save. Now if you look at your front end, refresh it, then you'll see that the container contains it, and the child doesn't overlap the parent. Lastly, I'm going to be looking at colors. In the header, we have these colors. We can also, and our footer, we can also look at our footer. The footer you can change. I'll get to that in a minute. First of all, the colors. Our header is the only thing that has the colors, but the colors you'll also see are in the body, in the text, and in some of the titles, headings, and buttons. To change our colors, you can use these different colors presets. If you go to base outline styles and select them, for instance this red one, save style, and then we can see our front end, how it changes. Or you can then also change the colors here. So as you can see here, we have 3 types or 4 types or about 5 types of colors. We have this one shade of red that is also used, that's the only place it's used. Then we have this shade of red, a darker shade of red, that's also used here. And this more dull shade of, or light shade of red that's used there and there. Then we also have a gray that's used there and there and there, and a different color gray there. So if you want to play around with those, you can. If you want to keep the same, if you would like to make sure that these sets of colors stay the same, like this, like on the off canvas section and on the head and on the showcase colors, like they are the same here, then you can copy the code. So for instance, if I choose a purple, then I can copy that code to make sure that the showcase colors and the off-canvas section remain set and remain the same. Then when that's done, you can save styles. And then see your results. Seems the results aren't visible here. That was obviously one of the colors sets that is not so obvious. But for instance, if you want to do it to the other ones, then it will be more obvious, like in the header color, set, or the header color, because that's the only one with that color, and then the navigation color and ascent color set, because they're the same color. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to be looking at the footer. So if you go to layout, scroll down to footer, you can see here that they have a widget area particle, and then a copyright particle, and a branding particle, and a spacing particle in between them. As you can see, these are on different rows. You can add new rows, clicking that. For instance, if you want to give it its own row, the copyright. What you can do with this this widget area particle in the footer is you can go to appearance and widgets, and you can add widgets to it from there. Here's the footer widget, and then for instance, if we want to add categories, then we could do that and save, and then we'll see it in the footer. We have categories, one category which is uncategorized. What I'm going to be doing is just deleting that. That's all I'm going to be doing to it. Or maybe we can just say edit the copyright, and then select the copyright owner item, and then say your company example, and apply and save. And then we can see in our front end that we have copyright 2017 add example. If you want to get rid of the powered by gantry, you can, but I'm going to keep it. So that's it for this video or lecture. Thank you for the effort to watch, and goodbye.